Hey everyone, Pizza Pony P back with another video, and this video is going to be different from the normal kind of videos I normally do, but I wanted to speak about having gender dysphoria. So, not sure how long this video is going to be, but let's see. So, about 2018, I got referred to my local clinic at the doctors, and I met with this guy who wasn't very nice. Talked about why I feel the way I do, why I'm in the wrong body, and so then I chose a clinic, which was Sheffield. Fast forward let's see, 6 years later, 2024, after being on the waiting list for 5, 6, 7 years, I got the call the Sheffield Gender Clinic to go on the mobile, which is Team something. It's not FaceTime. It's FaceTime. Oh, it's not like FaceTime. I spoke to a very nice doctor. She was very understanding, and it felt pretty good after the conversation. Then months later, I was due to go to Sheffield. I had the appointment and everything to go start my journey. To transitioning to be, to HRT and to be start my journey. But I've had things that have impacted me on not going through with it. I just didn't do it, even though I waited over 6 years, and that's because I had a comment years ago. This lady was my hairdresser, and she didn't say something very nice, but I see now she's being honest. She was like, "Oh, you wouldn't be very feminine then," and I was like, "Wow, okay, thanks." But after just thinking about it, talking to my family, I decided not to proceed to transitioning to be a female because I have things wrong with me. I'm not exactly feminine. I've got a crap hairline. I'm 6'2". I've got broad shoulders. I'm not exactly a feminine build. So it was a very hard decision to not proceed to transitioning and taking HRT. Because, even now I still struggle with, being in the wrong body, and it's horrible. I wouldn't wish this upon anyone, how it is, with, myself. It's a struggle, and I don't think I'm ever going to be in a relationship because, I like women, yes, but I don't think I'm ever going to be in a relationship. I just don't think a future partner would understand what I go through in the having gender dysphoria. Yeah, but honestly, it's a struggle. Most days I just picture myself. What would I look like as a woman if I was more feminine, didn't have my broad shoulders, a crap hairline, and being 6'2"? You know, I've seen pictures online of males who are transitioned to being females, and wow, they're absolutely amazing. But they're lucky. They're not like me. They have a smaller stature and they're not as broad as my shoulders are. So yeah, I'm gonna struggle for the rest of my life. But if I would have transitioned, I wouldn't have wanted to look the way that I would. You know, like I would have to wear a wig, which I don't feel comfortable doing. I can't have laser hair removal because my arms and I'm not I don't have finer hair like lucky people who have blonde hair, for instance, and lucky because it doesn't stand out as much. So yeah, but I wish there was some kind of surgery where I could be smaller. Instead of being 6'2", I'd love to be 5 foot or 5'5", and I'd have my nose and my chin done so it would look more feminine shape. But it's not cheap, it's expensive, so yeah. And that's my story, briefly, as I put it. So, I wasn't too sure if I should make this video, but I really wanted to come on here and speak of my experience. Let me quickly add that I've been this way since I was a child. I remember being like 9 years old, being in the bathroom, pushing my chest like that, so it would resemble, the female part on the chest, and like putting earrings up to my ears, and like, so I've had this since I was a kid. So yeah, I'm just gonna suffer in silence. Honestly, like I can't do anything about it, so I'll just live like this. Yeah. Anyway, so hope this video, you guys find interesting, or anyone wants to know what it's like having gender dysphoria. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, what you think, or if I should delete this video. Anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. Pizza Pony P out.